So guys, I did again. Zara has just launched a brand new Musk collection that consists out of 4 perfumes that I blind bought just because, in my opinion, Zara does fragrances really well. So I got extremely interested in these and I just needed to get my hands on them. So in case you're curious about these new musky fragrances, then definitely keep on watching this video in which I'll be telling you all of my thoughts on them because they're slightly different from their recent releases. So more helpful information you'll find down below in the description box. Just check it out. Don't forget to give this video a huge thumbs up, as well as feel free to subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate that. And without any further ado, let's get started. So hello and welcome everyone to today's new Musk collection overview by Zara that consists out of 4 fragrances that are centered around the note of musk. And in case you're not familiar with it, it's crucial for perfumery. It can be clean, crisp, powdery, or it can be animalic. There is white musk, there is black musk, and it provides fragrances with great texture, it adds depth, it rounds perfumes, it makes them smell sensual. It used to be big back in the days, and it is still very important for modern perfumery. So let me know what's your favorite musk perfume, and I just knew that this is going to be the next note they are going to be focusing on after creating a vanilla, an oud, an amber collection that I have reviews on. I was waiting for the musk line, and they didn't surprise me with the note but with the presentation, because this bottle design is rather similar to their mainstream range, if you know what I'm talking about, because previous fragrances came in bottles like this that look very luxurious and elegant, and oftentimes Zara's fragrances are so high-end, so luxurious, really high quality that they can be compared to designer and even niche fragrances. So let me know if you agree, and let me know if you would be interested in a collective top list of my Zara's recommendations. But today we are going to be talking about this new Musk collection. Don't sleep on it, because there are some great fragrances in it, and the only downside with Zara's perfumes is that they discontinue some of the greatest stuff on the regular basis, and I find that this line is worth your attention, depending of course on your taste. There is something for everyone, and this is not necessarily a dupe line like some of their previous ones, but I will definitely tell you about the scent profiles and style of fragrances they remind me of. So let's get started with Zara Musk Confidential. Once again, this is the bottle design. It looks really pretty. I like the matte but see-through pastel pink bottle that is probably rather feminine, let me know. And this fragrance was the first one I tried, and I immediately fell in love with it because it reminded me of something from my childhood. Think about Lancome's perfumes, think about Guerlain, that type of fragrance from the early 2000s, when fragrances used to have character, when they were bold, likable, but at the same time not too strange. So in this fragrance we have very juicy opening. There's actually mandarin in there that is not too citrusy but refreshing, and musk in here is on that clean white side, but it is not too scratchy, which is great. And vanilla in here is so ethereal and extremely refreshing, mixed with very beautiful note of magnolia that is actually noticeable. I find that it can be compared to Lancome's Miracle, or think about maybe some fragrances from Guerlain that is not too powdery, yet they have that side to them. Very elegant, very feminine. I find that it is a great everyday type of perfume. If you miss fragrances from designer brands in style of the early 2000s, let me know if you know what I'm referring to, then you definitely need to check this one out. I find that you can't go wrong with it. It smells really awesome, and it is very universal. You can wear it to work, but you can also wear it afterwards. There is just something so fresh but not too shower jelly that I adore about it. Something else that I find is rather for a night out, or if you are going somewhere and you really want to make a great impression wearing a beautiful and expensive type of fragrance, is actually this merino musk, and this is slightly darker juice because in here we have more serious notes such as patchouli and caramel. So you might think that it has that patchouli vibe, but in fact it is very powdery. Musk in here is also clean, going into the vintage direction but not fully there. And I am so surprised that we have mentioned lily but not iris in here, because it is really powdery. It has that very expensive vibe of orris root, of iris, not too rooty, not too woody, definitely powdery, irisy, expensive smelling. This very luxurious material, and the fragrance smells so expensive but also mature. I think that this is the most unique one, most unexpected and most brave release for the collection. And if you like fragrances that smell of iris, but you want them to be clean and powdery, you definitely need to check it out. It's gonna be great if you're going somewhere in the evening, just because it has that nice sillage and it is extremely addictive. So I'm a big fan of this one, and I find that it smells awesome. Think about beautiful iris fragrances, maybe from, you know, modern niche brands that make them smell clean but without losing that beautiful complexity of this note. So this is not necessarily a dupe for something out there. However, the next one is, I'm talking about linen musk. That is definitely in style of perfume that I'm not a big fan of, but since there are so many fragrances in style of Erba Pura by Xerxes, I kind of got used to it. The thing that annoys me about Erba Pura is that fruity amber musk is so overpowering that it is just cloying and synthetic. In here we have more freshness. I'm surprised to see the note of frangipani in here. There is nothing about this fragrance that would give me that yellow flower, but I'm smelling a lot of amber musk, you know, very popular molecule this day. So if you want to smell trendy, if you follow perfume trends, I think this is the fragrance you will enjoy a lot. It is not original. There are so many other fragrances like it out there, from niche, designer, Arabic, and even Zara. But if you like this scent profile, I think you will enjoy it. There is also this abstract muted fruitiness, as I call it, but it's gonna be lovely for the summertime. It is fresh as well, and it is extremely mass appealing. Bold in the performance, really something that a lot of people will enjoy. But I think that the star of this line, and this is gonna be probably the best seller that people will go crazy about, so don't sleep on cashmere musk, because I'm sure it will be sold out really fast, because this is a proper gourmand in the collection, and it smells so realistic of the popcorn note that is very big in here. And in the opening it is extremely mouth-watering. It smells very cozy, guys. I love to spray, you know, like bed sheets with it, or, you know, just around my living room, because it's very cuddly. It's like eating popcorn, watching your favorite movie or TV show. There is nice, clean sandalwood dry down, tonka bean, cashmere musk. They add to that beautiful hugging texture of this fragrance that is so enveloping. It's going to be great for colder weather, very unisex. And if you want to have fun, if you want to smell cozy and inviting, definitely check it out. It's so mass appealing, and I like that it's dimensional, that it changes throughout the day, because in the opening, yeah, it smells of popcorn for sure. So beautiful, so unexpected, but in the dry down it actually turns a little bit more exquisite, and I'm so blown away by how realistic the note of popcorn is in there. Two other fragrances in which I smelled such an authentic note of popcorn were What About the Pop from the House of Oud in the stunning bottle. It has more to offer, but it is rather on the pricey side, but you can get it with my discount at So Avant-Garde, just in case you're interested in it. And another favorite of mine in that vein is Tonka Sesame from Experimental Perfume Club, that smells of Ferrero Rocher candies. It is nutty and sweet. It also has that popcorn toasted effect and is such a massive compliment getter. Oh my god, if you want to be in the center of attention, get it. My boyfriend gets so much compliments for it that sometimes it bugs me, but I have a discount just in case you're interested in that fragrance and a full collection overview of experimental perfume club's fragrances. However, that was all from me for today's new Musk collection by Zara and these 4 fragrances that I'm glad I blind bought, but let me know which of these sounds more interesting to you and if you would be interested in that collective whole and top list of my personal favorites from Zara. And there is also a new cherry collection that I might blind buy as well, so let me know if you're interested in my thoughts, in my take on that line, and what do you think about this new Musk collection? How do you feel about this note, and will you buy any of these? If I need to recommend you one, that would be probably Zara Musk Cashmere, just because it's so cool and it is something that is definitely unique and mass appealing at the same time. So applause to Zara for this great collection. Let's see what note they are going to be playing around next. And thank you so much for watching. If this video was helpful, please give it a huge thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, check out the description box, and make sure to stay tuned, smell good. We'll see each other next one really soon. Bye guys.